Hello Internet, this is Hi3rd, and I'm back with another reaction, this time reacting to some more Honkai Impact 3rd related things. This time I decided to look into some music. That's right. I don't know if I'm going to be listening to one song, more than one song, but I don't know. I have a playlist and I'm going to go off of that. The first song that I'll be listening to from this playlist is Girl Inside, and this has English subtitles. So, for those of you who are not familiar with things that I've said before in past videos, I am not a music expert. I lack a lot of knowledge when it comes to terminology and things. I like to listen to music, and I like to feel, and that's how I go about it. So I might get stuff mixed up. I might perhaps say something that you don't like. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm just here to enjoy some music and talk about how it makes me feel afterwards. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to listen to it, preferably all the way through, and then share my thoughts at the end. Here we go. Already.
I swallowed what inside, careless words so easily. Silent wind just blows across and into space between light and dark. I was born of this great divide, run through the battleground. I need to live my life in a paper lives, pull to pieces till I am burned out. Oh, my body knows, just like my blood, I'll fight to keep going. Must struggle to survive, so the beautiful and perfect world is hard to
I definitely have some thoughts about this already. Sounds familiar. Okay. All right. So that was Girl Inside, and okay. So now I gotta share some stuff that's on my head. First of all, the art that they're using here is great. I also like this at the what they're using just in general to show you like how much more like of the song, where you are in the song, all that stuff. I don't know, just a cool little touch. Yeah, but the art is great, and there were parts of this song that reminded me of something else. I have to go back and just kind of re-listen to something again. Hold up, let me see. go even back even further. Let me just go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, man, how that opens up with those vocals, and you have that beat, that very like rock feeling in the beginning, and how the vocalist is singing, I can't help but think of Attack on Titan. Is that weird? I feel like this is very it reminds me of that. It's not a bad thing. I love Attack on Titan. I love the music in Attack on Titan. But just if you know what I'm talking about, I think you know. Like there's that feel of like that, the big instrumental grunginess, but with the beautiful female vocal, which might as well be an instrument itself. Yeah, that's what I first thought of. And then there was something else later on. I also did like the transition into like the violins and the more electric sound. Okay, now let me go over here somewhere because there's a part that I wanted to hear again. I'm not sure where it was though. I have to hear it again. Sorry, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? This part right here. Dun, 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 dun. No Game, No Life. That's what that's reminding me of. We are memories. Something like that. I don't know the words. But, yeah. I think that, like, there's a little bit, like, there's all sorts of stuff that I'm kind of like, because, you know, nothing's really, like, original anymore, and people are, like, take things from other things. And I'm not saying who took what from what. And they, honestly, not even intentionally taking anything from anyone. It's just, ideas repeat. You can only do so much with so many chords and stuff. And it's still different. It still changes into something completely else. It's literally just that one moment that made me think of like, oh yeah, No Game, No Life. And then that other moment before was like, oh yeah, this reminds me of Attack on Titan. But it just goes all over the place in its own unique way, and I really enjoyed that. Anyway, yeah, that's what I mainly picked out from this. As far as other things about this song, I mean, it's cool, it's great, but how do I say this? I don't think I can. No, fuck it, I will. Wasn't a huge fan of... There were moments with the vocals that I wasn't too thrilled about. Like, there was a lot of it that was good, but then there were things where I'm like, I didn't really like that delivery of that. Not saying it was bad, but it wasn't for me. It didn't really... It kind of took me out of it, you know? And maybe that's because... Maybe it's supposed to do that. Maybe it's supposed to kind of throw you for a loop, be a little unexpected. Let me see if I can find an example where I'm just kind of like, eh. might have missed. It might be earlier.
Just like we are, a faith you give to him.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't like when they said flowing. Like that's an example. There were some moments where they had this rhythm going, and then it'd be like ba ba ba, and it's. I was like, I get it. I get what you're trying to do, but I don't think it was hit the right way. Like I felt like, for me personally, I was like, I can't do better. I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer at all. I don't even want to try. But for my tastes, it was a little jarring for me. It's not bad, but for me, it kind of took me out. And then there's other lyrics, like for example, they say the word barren, but they like really speed it up. Like everything's like slow, so barren, and then it's like slow again, and like it was just like to fit the sentence into the song. And obviously what it seems to me is that these lyrics are just possibly direct translation of the original version, so the lyrics sound a little wonky, because if you're going to get exact translations of something, it's not always going to fit well or flow as well, which is why when you watch, I mean, not everyone watches, I mean, I don't want to get into this debate. There's sub and dub when you're watching like anime, for example, right? And I don't care what you do what you want. But some people have complaints that like, oh yeah, the dub is bad because it doesn't match the original language. And there's a reason for that. And usually that reason is because it will sound more naturally if they change the script to say it their way, but still hopefully express the same idea. Because, like, newsflash, when you are watching your show with subtitles, the subtitles on the bottom are not always accurate either. But it's the idea of what they are saying. And that's how that is. So I don't really get that aggression when it comes to that kind of thing. It's weird. But anyway, doesn't matter. For me, I felt like the lyrics could have been adapted a little better, so we wouldn't have some of that, what I consider to be a little wonkiness here and there. Overall, though, I think the vocalist has a beautiful voice, and there were a lot of parts of this song that I really did appreciate, that I liked. So there is that. Okay, now I think I'm going to listen to one more song, and we'll talk about that. Oh, is this song? Oh no, if it's this song, I'm going to lose my mind. In a good way. Okay, hold on. I'm just seeing this and I'm getting goosebumps. was so good. Okay. Where do I begin with this one? I'm gonna be honest. The song is even better in the animation that I saw, just because of the timing, how they put it together with the visuals and the other sound effects. I will never get over seeing the best snap in all time in any medium that I've ever seen. That was such an impactful, crazy moment of just the reaching out and snap, and then the music kick in like that. Oh, but in general, this is very, very epic, and I love just hearing this build as it goes, and then these rock elements start kicking in, and in the background there's like this weird electronic, like techno, like warble sound happening. I don't know if techno is probably not the right word, but is it over here? No, we have over here. Yeah, here. Even the background, you hear like the like that kind of weird warbly noise in the background of everything, and that continues for a bit. So it's really cool how it has like this more classical feel in the beginning, and then like this rock feel. I think it's like classical, and then it gets kind of like weird in the background, and I like that. Oh, I mean, not classical. It's not. You have rock elements, obviously, and you have the choir. Okay, so it just starts off epic, and then this part was what I was kind of thinking of. It's just more steady. Like, dun, 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 dun. Okay. And oh man, one more time. There's something I want to hear. Okay, yeah. So you have this steady like dun 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 dun, and you also have. Okay, so you have like the dun dun dun, and every once in a while you hear a boom boom, boom boom, like the drums, and then you have not the dun dun dun, but something lighter, and it's much faster, feeling like it's coming in from the other side. Yeah. Starting to swell just a little bit. Yep, and then it just more and more stuff gets added to it as it goes, and then different things like that weird electronic sound that we had later on, and then just over here gets crazy. I mean, I'm getting caught up into it again. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was fantastic. That was just awesome. How you have the choir in the background when that is in the beginning, and then when it definitely picks up towards the end, and you have this lighter female vocalist over the top of everything with the strings and other instrumentations that are coming in and building over time. And then it gets to like the part where she's speaking instead of singing, and she actually kind of has like a deeper register. I imagine it's the same like voice. So to go from this angelic sound to having this epic choir behind it, and then it gets into the not monotone, but just like more standard voice, but still sort of deep in nature. And man, I wish I knew terminology. And I don't know, it just gets, not only do you get this feeling of like, oh, it's building, oh, it's getting epic, and then she starts speaking to you, and you're just kind of like, oh, and it's also no bullshit. Like, this is serious. That's the feeling that I get from this. Plus the visuals that are just reminding me of that moment in that animation. Just, oh my god. What a great moment. What a great moment. Yeah. Befall. Fitting title for that one. This. Okay. All right. I thought both songs were great in their own ways. Pretty different. The first one reminded me of a bunch of other things. There were some things about it that like I wasn't too crazy about, but I respect it. And then as far as this one goes, I just have nostalgia for the animation that I saw and how well timed that snap was, and just how epic this sounds overall. I love these songs that build over time and add these new like elements, and just I can definitely feel like the narrative in this one, if that makes sense. It's definitely, usually songs are telling you a story, or at least I'd like to think so. Not all the time. Some songs are just made for fun, to party or to relax to, whatever that is. Not all of them make sense. But even if a song doesn't lyrically make sense, I feel like the feeling you can get from it can possibly tell a story. Or at the very least, maybe I should say it this way. It's a journey, right? Started one way and ends another way. And there's all sorts of development in the middle of it all. And then what it becomes. And this one definitely makes you feel like there is a journey of sorts being taken. But anyway, this was great. I'm looking forward to listening to more Honkai Impact 3rd music. I have a playlist with all sorts of songs on it, so I'm going to be getting through those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know by leaving a like. Share your thoughts down in the comment section below. Also, check out the description for additional ways of how to support me. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, you might as well do so, because why not? Help me so I can help you by giving you videos that you like to watch. But that's enough out of me. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.